Welcome back to the Smith residence. The last video we put the septic trenches in. We're going to build our mound system now. So the first thing I did is I came into my hamburger, project setup, change project, and I made a mound work order. That's where my points are going to be stored. No design needed. We're going to hit accept. Because we're sitting on a decent setback here, the engineer did put in 2 stakes and gave us the sheet as how big this is supposed to be. Should be like 9.9 wide by 52 feet long. So we'll zoom to where I am. Get on our stake here. Take our shot. Point 1. I call it mound corner. Alright, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change that because I know the top mound is 98. Press and hold, edit data. We're going to say elevation 98. But if you remember our other video, the other thing we can do is we could have taken this shot. We had come into our hamburger, settings, measure, and we had enabled this, measure offset. When we took this shot, we could have manually punched in the elevation. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to walk over here, shoot this other stake. Where the engineer put it. Mound corner. We're going to give this a mound elevation of 98. We have our 2 mound points. So we could do the same thing with bearing and distance, but what I think I'm going to do is let's just do a deflectional line. So we'll do our hamburger menu, Kogo, create points and arcs. Little question mark. We're going to actually do a deflectional line. Now, there's no line made. It's going to say tap line. We don't have one. We're at that plus sign with a line under it. We're just going to create a line right there. We're going to start. We'll start at point 1 as our start station. It's going to say, what do you want to do for a deflection? We're going to deflect just like that. Same as before. Hit that half circle. We'll come down. Our horizontal offset is 52 feet. 0 offset. That puts us right where we need to be. We're going to call this corner mound. Now, with deflectional line, it's going to want to deflect off that same point multiple times. So we'll have to touch that again, right? We don't have the line, so we can touch these again. 1 to 2 creates a line. Instead of the start station, we'll go to the end, and we'll deflect around. 52. Corner mound, just like that. Now we have 98 elevation, corner mound all the way around. We're going to come to our Kogo, review and edit data. I'm going to connect these, brake line. We're going to call this top mound. I'll just touch our points to our close function. We've just created the top of our mound. If I come over here, my 3D surface, measured surface, there's my mound system right there. Not much happened, just got the top. So, way mound's up, we can see that these contours jump down. Same thing. We're going to hit our hamburger. Offset that line. And we can just call this, it's going to be a brake line. We can call this 97 for the contour. Let's just see, we'll punch in 2. So 2. Vertical offset, we'll do -1. It's going to say tap a line, tap that line. If we knew this was going to be a consistent slope, we could have just done a sloping plane off that. offset the whole thing all the way down. Tap that line. Next, drop it down. 5. One more line. Alright, let's just pop out here real quick. And just to clean it up, we're going to hit our cogwheel. And let's just turn some of these things off. Let's see what we can see. So we'll switch this over. We have a mound system now. Zoom in there a little bit. Rotate it around. There we go. Save this surface as design. Start trucking in sand. Hamburger menu. Data management. Surface as design. Mound. Include line work. Hit accept. Use outermost points.